Well, good Wednesday afternoon, everybody. Meteorologist Greg Majewski back with you here in the North Georgia Majestic Weather Studios with your Talking Live Forecast update here on your August the 5th, 2026. Well, it's a bit steamy outside for this afternoon as we wrap up your Wednesday. We got scattered showers and thunderstorms around, and boy, we're really going to be stuck in a rinse and repeat type forecast here for the next week or so. We're not going to see a whole lot of changes with our temperatures and maybe some daily fluctuations with those rain chances. Now, before we get into this full update, if you're new here to the Talkin Live Broadcast channel's Facebook page, please give us a follow. And if you're watching on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, but very importantly, make sure you hit that notification bell so you're alerted on all our weather updates, just like this one. All right, let's get rolling, shall we? As we take a live look there in Chattanooga, as we got some sunshine, some cumulus clouds around, not looking too bad there for this afternoon as we're staying precipitation free for the moment. Over here in Helen, Georgia, got a few stormy clouds nearby. Things are looking a little bit gray there as we do have some scattered storms here across North Georgia as well. And as you take a look at that local radar, it is definitely very busy. You got some scattered storms down here, pretty good storms down there in metro Atlanta. Nothing in the immediate area around Chattanooga, but we got some storms down this way that are slowly moving up in this direction. So, again, you could see some scattered rain showers and storms. It's going to be a question of the have and have-nots. Who gets the heavy rains and who does it miss? It's that typical summertime weather, although being augmented a little bit by what's left over of a weak upper-level low that's slowly beginning to move on out of the area. Now, looking at your regional radar, again, you can see the scattered storms up here across central portions of Tennessee, even down here toward east central Alabama. A lot of North Georgia getting some good coverage. Got a little special weather statement there right there. But otherwise, just kind of a steamy day. And these are slow movers, so they're going to really dump some localized flooding. That will be a probability here, not only for today, but really for the next couple days before things kind of dry off going into next week. So, satellite picture, you kind of see things begin to erupt with the scattered showers and thunderstorms with what's left of this weak upper-level disturbance. That'll be kind of fizzling on out here over the next day or so. And temperatures obviously being kept down because of clouds and rain cover down there. A lot of folks getting in the 80s, but the trend is going upward as we're going to see a few more 90s, I think, in the forecast here in the days ahead. Now, as we look at the current watches and warnings, like I said, we only had that one little special weather statement right there, and you could see a couple of these other storms kind of light up like that here across the region. I'm not expecting anything severe. That's really not in the cards for today, just a general thunderstorm threat for right now. And as we go ahead and look for the next couple of days, that's basically all we're expecting going into your Thursday as well as your Friday as we wrap up the work week. So no big significant uptick in any kind of severe weather currently tracking at the moment. Now, like we said, these are slow-moving storms. So as a result, we do have a very low impact, low chance of some isolated spots for some localized flooding. We saw that yesterday. We'll see it again here for today. And as we go ahead going into your Thursday, you see it kind of squeezing there, almost all East Tennessee, North Georgia, just right to the Alabama line. That's kind of cute. And then you kind of see that going into Friday. Saturday still there, but Sunday, we start to move things off, start to dry things out here a little bit as we go into early next week. The rain chances do back off a bit next week. So looking at our current model data here, basically just going to keep the scattered thunderstorm threat here pretty much daily here, going as to the rest of the week as we kind of wrap things up. So just know that wherever these storms pop up, they're going to be briefly intense, some brief heavy rains, a little bit of lightning, a little bit of wind, but nothing really organized as far as severe weather is concerned. We do have a weak frontal boundary that's going to kind of work its way into the area. You see it right there, kind of moving through right here. So this is kind of our weak little boundary coming through. And that'll be kind of going into your Saturday. So it kind of moves on in, and then we're going to see things begin to improve from that point. As far as rainfall totals, again, depending on where you go up underneath any of these, you're going to see some pretty good downpours across the area. You see, for example, you see 8, just under 8 there in Chattanooga, but 2 1/4 over there in Jasper. It really depends on if you get up underneath one of these little gully washers or not through the afternoon. So the weather map looking like this here as we kind of see that things kind of looking a little bit slow. We're starting to clear things out. The rain chance is going to back off here. We got a couple fronts that are going to try to work their way down, but they're weak. They're not going to really do much as the overall jet stream is going to go a little more flatter here as we go into early next week. So, and we're also expecting the heat to build up a little bit as well. So the forecast for Chattanooga going for a 90-72, 50% chance, a little steamy with scattered showers and thunderstorms out there for the afternoon. That's what we're expecting there. Looking at your morning lows again, mostly in the 70s. Still some 60s, though, over there in North Georgia. Seeing a few of those out there and a few up there in Tennessee. And then our afternoon highs, again, depending on the storms, eruptions. That's always very key here. But that roughly about 3 o'clock will be kind of topping out. You're already seeing some of the effects of this, like 78 here, 89 here. And obviously, that's where, depending on where the thunderstorms get flared up in your area, same rule applies that we've been saying for the last several days. Regionally looking like this. Again, a little bit hotter over here toward Mississippi and Arkansas, but still not looking too bad here across East Tennessee, Georgia, the Carolinas, with the scattered storms and clouds kind of keeping things down just a little bit. But again, the trend is for this to dry out. So I think we're going to see a lot more 90s on this map, especially as we go into next week. Just know that, yeah, it's August. We're not quite through with summer just yet. This is the last full month of quote-unquote meteorological summer, and we are expecting above normal temperatures here going into next week. That's what the Climate Prediction Center folks are saying. So forecast right now, going to keep that rain chance at 50-40% here going into the weekend. And then we kind of take it down to 30% going into middle of next week. But temperatures generally low 90s and low 70s here for the next 7 days. Like I said, we're kind of stuck on rinse and repeat with that forecast. Now, with the daily occurrence of showers and thunderstorms, you don't want to be caught off guard when one of these summertime storms kind of move into your area. Great to download this free weather app. Absolutely free. Go to the Apple Store, go to Google Play, put in North Georgia Majestic Weather, download the app. App will alert you on weather coming into your area, severe weather alerts, lightning detection, hour by hour forecast. It's one of the best weather tools out there. Absolutely free. Brought to you by our weather app sponsor, Roof It Forward, out of Woodstock, Georgia. If you are in North Georgia and in need of a new roof, give these guys a call. Great customer service, quality craftsmanship and products, and they give a portion back to local children's charity. So it's truly a pay it forward organization. We thank them for being our weather app sponsor. Again, appreciate you guys checking us out here. Again, we're kind of getting closer to those dog days of summer, and definitely going to be kind of in your typical, what I would call traditional summertime pattern here over the next 7 days. But of course, we'll be watching for any kind of changes in that pattern, as well as, we're getting closer to the heart of the tropical season. Even though we're expecting a lower season this year, we are getting closer and closer to that. So we'll continue to monitor the tropics as well. All right, that'll do it for this update. Again, if you're new here to the channel, give us a follow there on Facebook and over on YouTube. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell to be alerted on all our updates. All right, that'll do it for today. Y'all be good, stay safe, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll be recording early tomorrow. I got to go into Fox 5 in Atlanta during the day, so we'll see you for your update tomorrow. You guys take it easy. Bye-bye.